Hey drivers, this is Andrew, ThirdCoastRC in Houston, and we're here today going to show you how the new HG HEMTT and the trailer and the tank all work. So I'm going to flip the camera, and here we got the HG HEMTT. I've hooked up the battery and it's ready to go. You can see the emergency lights on the top of the vehicle flashing. We've got the radio here turned on. So I'll give you a little quick introduction to the HG HEMTT and its features. So I'm just going to start it up so we can hear the engine starting when I push the forward, and what you can see here is that full function vehicle, backwards, forwards. I'm going to hand the camera over to my cameraman now. Alright, so we've got backwards, forwards, and then we've got this four-wheel steer. When you go on a full lock, you see how the indicators, the flashes work on the side here, other direction, and then you can back it up. Right now it's on high speed. It's got 2 gears. I'll put it onto the low gear. This is low gear now. That's full speed in the low gear. But you're going to need the low gear if you're running this thing with a big weight on the back of it. You can hear the simulated engine sounds. So, and if you put it on the high speed, which I've done now, it changes it's pretty quick when it's on the high speed. Just going around a full lock circle there, so the indicators run. But if you come off the indicator, if you come off full lock, the indicators don't come on. Only when you're very close to a full lock, so the indicators come on. So over here, we've got our trailer, and we've got our tank. So what I'm going to do is we're going to load the tank onto the trailer, and we'll back the HG HEMTT up to it and take it for a ride. So what we're going to do, we're going to unhook these. You point it over towards me. Well, we're going to unhook the chains on the back here, these scale chains, and then there's 3 different ways you can set up this trailer. We've got it set up on manual mode here. You can actually connect it to the radio of the HG HEMTT and control it that way. But that means you can't disconnect and connect the trailer because you've got these leads that go to the HEMT. Or you can use, it actually comes with a little remote, like a small TV remote control that you can use. So what we're going to do is going to turn this on, and we're going to drop the ramps. When we turn this on, you can see okay, so we had a little glitch in our video there, so we were just about to drop the ramps down, but before we drop the ramps down, actually we need to raise these front pieces to the maximum height so that the ramps will reach the ground. And you do that by pulling out these little stops here. Pull these little stops and you can extend these legs downwards, and one on each side, so you've got to do them both and put them down to their maximum extent. Yeah, and then we've removed the chains so we can drop the ramp down now. So here's the ramps about to start going down. Just press and hold the button here, this little button here. The ramps go down. You see the ramps will go all the way down to the floor, down to the ground. So there we go, they're all the way down. And what we're going to do now is we're going to drive the tank onto the trailer. Now the tank has an awesome sound system. Right now this tank's straight from the factory and it's really loud. So we're going to hear it in just a second. Alright, so we're going to turn the tank on. that's the tank started up. Like I say, it's really loud. These tanks are really cool. They have smoke generators, recoil, everything. Pretty smooth. It's kind of cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive the tank. Well, take the video. I'm going to drive the tank. We're going to drive the tank onto the trailer. Let's just shoot something across the road with the BBs before then. There we go. So we'll back up a little bit. And we're going to get the tank lined up to go on the trailer. Now the tank's on the trailer, we'll turn it off. So the tank's on the trailer. So we're just going to put the stops back on there. We're going to put the stops back on here to fasten the tank down. You can see here, just like on a real trailer, there's a position where you can put some stops in there. So the tank would actually go a little bit further forward. You've got the stops there, Will. So if you hold this camera for me, please. We'll put the stops back on. You really need to do this because the tank will move around whilst you're driving the HG HEMTT. So we're going to put this on here. One, just get them started. Push the tank forwards a bit, we don't want to get these cross-threaded. There they go. And this will just stop the tank. It might move a little bit, but it won't move over these stops. There are some cables that come with everything that allow you to strap things down to the side hooks here if you want to. I'm not going to do that right now for this video, but if you get one of these, you can do this yourself. And in order to load it, in order to hitch the trailer up, right now the front gooseneck hitch is too high, and these are on the ground. The front gooseneck hitch is too high, so we're going to drop the front gooseneck hitch down a little bit in just a moment, and we'll drop the screw. We'll bring the HEMTT around and connect it up to the trailer. It has a servo that controls the locking mechanism, and it has a floating gooseneck hitch. So I'm going to bring the ramps up. Press the button to bring the ramps up. So here they come. The ramps are coming up. I'm going to go around the front. I'm going to drop the height down so we get the right height here. I'm going to pull this. So you've got to put it so there's two holes showing, if I remember right. That's how you have to put it. Is that level there now, Will? Is that two holes showing? Or did I go too far? I think I went too far. There we go. I think that's even now. We'll check it in a minute. What is this off? Big old bolt there. Alright. So here we go. We're going to get this guy going again. We're going to drive him around. Like I say, this guy has got a floating hitch. If you see here, this hitch is floating, it's got some spring in it, and if you look here, you see right now it's open. Push that and the little locking mechanism comes along across, and now it's not there anymore. So what we're going to do, we're going to keep backing this guy up and try and go a bit slower than that, get it all lined up. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but I'm way off there. So I'm watching it as I'm going back, and I can see the hitch. There we go. That's it. I think that's in. So I'm going to hit the locking mechanism. And I'm hoping now that when we move, I'm going to bring these, because I don't want these dragging on the ground. I'm going to bring these guys all the way up. 1 and 2. So they're up off the ground. Restart the HEMTT. And away we go. And we are good. So we are now hauling. The trailer itself weighs about 15 pounds. The tank weighs at least 10 pounds because it's an all metal version. And you see the lights flashing on the side. The light's still flashing on the tank because it's actually still turned on. We turn on the full lock, we get the indicators going. We're dragging our chains behind us there. We can go around, and we've got the tank in tow. And we're in the low speed gear right now. This HG HEMTT jackknifing, it can tow. You know, if you ever want to teach your drivers how to reverse without jackknifing, this would be a great little tool to help them with that. This unit, this tractor unit, can tow 90 pounds in low gear. Okay, so we'll drop it into low gear. Got to get this right, so I'll undo the hitch. I undid the hitch. There we go. So now we're in the low gear. That's full speed in the low gear. But in this low gear, it can haul 90 pounds. You can hear that the sound system makes it simulated like you're hitting the rev limiter and you're going flat out. You probably almost hear that when it was coming towards us just there. We can see the lights on the system, the light on the front. I can hear the rev limiter right now. That's max speed. I'll change gears. It can tow this tank on the, and we didn't have I pressed the wrong button and just disconnected the trailer instead of changing to the low gear. So the trailer's locked off. So that's where we're going to leave it. It hasn't done any damage to it. It's fallen onto the little feet here, so no worries. So this is a really cool setup. You've got the tractor unit, the HG HEMTT. We've got the trailer unit. We've got the tank on there. That's why we've got the stops on the tank, so in case something like this happens. All our videos are we try and kind of do them in one shot. So if there's going to be any incidents, we're not going to hide them from you. We're kind of honest RC people here. I'm going to put these down a little bit further. But when we take it back inside, drop these down. So I think these are, is that level? I think it is. We level there? No, this one needs to come down one more, I think. There we go, that's level now. So with the tank on here, I mean this thing is heavy with this tank on here, and the unit had absolutely no problem pulling it. Man, I bet you, I'm struggling to lift that. That is, I was surprised that weighs 30 pounds right there right now. The The unit itself weighs about at least 15, if not slightly more, but it can tow the combined weight of the trailer and its cargo at 90 pounds. So in the low gear, I really believe it can do that. It's had no problem hauling this tank around. It's a really cool system. We can see here that when you press forward it starts up. It's still in the low gear. I just got to remember which gear we're in. You want to hit release. So it's got quite a bit of speed when you put it in high gear. You know, it's not super fast, but I bet it's about 15 miles an hour. The lights on it look cool. And we can hear the engine ticking over there, and yeah, these are really cool. They're not the cheapest things out there, but the scale detail on them is awesome. The trailer's awesome. If you're into scale RC and want to really get into this, you can add more things to this HG HEMTT. Like I say, you can directly plug the wiring from the trailer into the hauling unit and control it from the main remote, or you can control it like we did from the manual system. It shows you how to do that in the manual, or you can use a little remote. The tanks are available from us as well. This is a World War II Tiger 1 tank, full metal edition, and we do have others that are available. So give us a call or check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and please subscribe to our channel. We're going to have some GoPro videos of this, and also our Humvee in the next few days, so watch out for those. Like I say, please subscribe. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye.